Heyo, welcome back to our Fire Emblem Three Houses Let's Play. Today in episode 7, we are doing a bunch of support conversations, we reclass some of our units, and we explore the monastery for clues on the assassination plot of Rhea. So, let's watch it. Alright, welcome to episode 7. Started off, we are doing our support conversations for a bunch of our students. First, we got Edelgard and Ferdinand.
You came at just the right time, Edelgard.
Is that so?
Yes, I have a story for you. It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Adrestian Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the Warrior Prime Minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies. And the other
Was the emperor of the time. She wagered the throne in a duel against Derek and won.
Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a little duel ourselves?
That's what you were going to say. But the answer is no.
You interrupted me! The Warrior Prime Minister used a dramatic line to propose the duel, and you did not allow me to say it!
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But you were rather blunt in your refusal.
Ferdinand, control yourself. When will you tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
I can quit now if you insist on it. I will not challenge you again.
You expect me to believe that?
Nope.
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you. I will write a handbill listing your accomplishments, alongside my own more impressive accomplishments. Copyists will produce thousands of these pamphlets and distribute them far and wide. Then everyone will know about my...
This has to stop. Perhaps I should have ended things with a duel after all.
Probably. Edelgard and Dorothea.
Hey, Adie. Uh-oh, you're scowling again. You're going to get wrinkles all over that cute face of yours if you don't smile more.
Hello, Dorothea. I was just lost in thought. There are so many things to be done. To think of them makes my head ache sometimes. So many nobles of the Empire are utterly useless. When I am Emperor, I intend to appoint only those who can actually be useful. It doesn't matter if they're of noble or common birth.
Noble or common, eh? Can you really do that? I mean, not that I don't agree. I'd make all those nobles vanish if I could.
It's not a question of can or cannot. All that matters is doing it and doing it right. The nobility system has only been around for 1,200 years. The concept didn't exist before that.
Only 1,200 years, huh? You always say such preposterous and extraordinary things, Adie. Yet somehow you actually make it work for you. It's like you're a character from an opera.
A character from an opera? If an opera is made about my life someday, I wonder how I'll be portrayed. The revolutionary who guided the Empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far?
Well, it all sounds pretty violent. But either way, it would make an incredible opera. Do you figure it'd be a grand action piece full of combat and strife? Or would you prefer a somber political drama?
Hail the mighty Edelgard, the red blood stains her story. Heavy as her crown may be, she will lead us soul to glory. To a brighter dawn we shall carry on. Hail Edelgard!
That was impressive to just come up on the spot
I'm starting to
with.
feel more than a little embarrassed. Lovely as your voice is, let's just hope that any operatic productions about me are still a ways off.
That was a really good foreshadow.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why
Hubert's
is it so
creepy as
cold all of a
fuck.
sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night.
Is he just trying to scare her? Jeez.
A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do, please.
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future.
That's it?
How did you manage to faint while standing up? Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
How do you faint while standing up? Another Bernadetta one. Let's go.
La 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 la.
I love her personality.
Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhart. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Is that it? Oh.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you. You're mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact. I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nuh-uh. No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting?
What?
You want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it! Well, I've got you figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's no... This is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
She just jumps to the worst conclusions possible. Oh man. Well, that's all those. Which leads us to our next item. And we have 2 people to reclass. Hubert is going to be a monk. 100. Wow, I didn't see the percentage on passing there. Nice.
I've passed, have I?
Alright. And I did see that we're out of... What am I doing? I need to... Nope, I need to buy. Beginner seals. Dorothea is also going to be a monk. 100% chance of passing. This is really going to help them. It gives them more uses of their magic abilities, which are way stronger than all their physical ones. Definitely going to reclass. Alright, and now we are going to explore the monastery for clues of the assassination plot on Rhea.
A hero's relic. Quite so. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Interesting. Here's Shamir.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery.
Wow.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
I was thinking about the enemy's
Even know who the
objective.
enemy is. You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to ask the question of the day, which is, what game are you most looking forward to this year? As the day I'm recording this, the new Fortnite season just dropped. Season 2 of their second season, or chapter. But the game I'm looking forward to most this year is going to be Halo Infinite? I think that's what it's called. Infinity, something like that. I can't wait to get back into Halo. But let's talk to Bernadetta here.
Hi. If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here. Hey, I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Really? Alright, she's maxed out already. But let me know what game you're looking forward to most in the comments down below.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995 years. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Oh, we got something for that. I feel like there's better places to target than a greenhouse. Nice. Level up, level up. Yes! More activities, more funds. We'll drop 300 in. I don't spend too much on it. Oh, there's actually someone up there. Man. I don't want to come down here. He's at the very end too. All the way down there. For a guy I'm not even interested in.
Let's see.
Excuse me, Professor? I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
Of course
I hope you're not
not.
just saying that.
Alright, we're teleporting out of here. I'm not running all the way back.
Maybe.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be
Oh
that
yeah,
someone
that's
has
happening
spread
this
these
month.
rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
Maybe.
Hey, Professor. I hope you're well. As for me,
Huh.
I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all
Damn.
these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Of course, that's the reason.
Okay?
Let's do some fishing. We want a red fish. Nope, blue. Dang it. No red fish showed up. Perfect. Nice. Let's fish like 3 more times. There's a red one. I'm pretty sure it goes faster the higher difficulty the fish is. Nice, 4 stars. Alright, 2 more fish. Fishing really helps your professor level grow pretty good. Oh man. Alright, one more. Come on. Dang, nothing good's biting. Nice. 2-star fish. Let's get out of here. More fish. Bait.
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide.
That will
I
sound
hope I
good.
get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Nice. I don't think I need any used bottle of perfume. Why is there just insect larvae everywhere? I don't think I need items.
So,
Ingrid!
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Bodland. We cannot allow her to come to any harm.
Can we recruit her?
Did you need something? I've actually got plans. So
No! We need to increase our dexterity and flying. Man. Alright, let's explore this room. Why are you on the ground?
Sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Is it really a discovery if you read it in a book? Like it was already discovered.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach.
They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
What?
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Depends if the bandit's an alcoholic.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea.
Well, I'm
the
not a
Goddess's
knight.
Rite of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to you.
The Head Chef Challenge. Let's do these two.
When I think of the past, it makes me grateful for things like having a nice, relaxing meal.
I don't like being hit on during a meal, so it's nice to be with you.
What are you trying to say? That ugly? Let's get these two real quick.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Alrighty. I'm not gonna spend my last exploration point right now in Owl Feather. Get me back here. T. Black Sand Steel.
I was thinking... Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Seros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions who emerged victorious. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Seros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
What's proselytize mean? If you let me know there in the comments, that'd be really cool. Proselytize? I can say I've never heard that word.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
What
Nothing
supplies?
ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it. I have something to ask
Let's see this quest. You may find information of each region collected in the Knight's Hall. Okay. Where is the Knight's Hall? Ooh, we unlocked this area. Ferdinand has a quest too.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
Find a tea aficionado who is worthy of Ferdinand's tea set. Okay. A confessional letter. Interesting.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
Damn. Been thrown under the bus.
Hey there.
Dimitri, I bet the dude's right next
Talk
to
of
him.
assassination plots.
brings back dark
No,
memories I prefer
Tomas.
to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
What a guy. Thieves intel.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Okay. Ooh. Best pest practices. Some free experience. Talk. Oh, Hilda and
Did you
Sylvain.
know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
No idea, Sylvain. Petra.
In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted back in the past.
Wow. I'm
The
happy you
goddess tower has an
survived.
entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Interesting. Mercedes.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
Well,
Right.
artificial flower.
Hey, Professor. I figured it out,
Hey.
Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
Bro, the note literally
Hey,
told
I
him
got a
that was
favor
their
to ask.
target. Alright, he wants us to do the thing, the tournament thing.
Professor.
Hello.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do.
die in
There's so
every
much to do
battle.
right now.
And it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different.
What do you mean?
Bad happens this month.
Okay. I swear, there it was. Bag of tea leaves.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking
Yes.
around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some... I have a favor to ask.
Talk to people. Okay. Haven't I been doing that? I have to talk to her
More
again?
information. Is there anyone else you could...
Jeez. Raphael?
Yeah. I bet the enemy's using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
Oh, he's totally
I'm
right.
all right.
Stealing all
My
our
animal instinct
food.
is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Oh, man. Here's to do.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be given the circumstances. I cannot fault them.
Yeah, screw Dusker. Oh my goodness, they're all here.
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
Oh, we need you to help me out then. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Sedith.
Hello.
Complete this mission.
Well done. You have my thanks.
We got a concoction. We have a mission down here. And a support conversation. Wow.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant. Could it be that someone has...
Alright. There's something I have to give him. Tea set.
How kind of you.
Is that the mission?
I will have to repay you sometime.
Whew. You may now invite your allies to tea for a chance to bond. It is possible to invite those outside your house. Who do we got here with the support conversation? Lionheart.
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh.
Oh.
You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I won't do this again.
It's rare for a nice professor like you to be so strict. Please, Professor, you must understand how difficult it is for me to fight the demon of drowsiness. Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
Ooh, you're not motivated enough.
It's not that I don't have enough motivation. The problem is that I don't have any at all. Not for useless things. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? You're definitely a strange one.
Well, says you. Maybe so.
In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Is that what you think?
Hey, Professor.
Because you're right.
Will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can. Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
How do you sleep standing up? Oh no, we dropped our controller. Oof. Alright, now where do we gotta go? There's another support conversation. How am I building all these bonds here?
So...
I'm expecting Ferdinand.
Teacher.
Whew.
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you? You seem to hold Edelgard in high esteem. That is my impression, at least.
But she's the house leader. She's a good student.
She is certainly talented. No doubt about that. But I wonder, what is your opinion of me? I am quite talented too, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
You think she is better than me?
Yes.
I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard, but evidently that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
Okay. I can't stop you.
Precisely. You cannot stop me. I will prove that you have drastically underestimated me. You think I could ignore such
Maybe
a
next
slight
time
upon my honor?
you will estimate
Not
me.
likely. Come, Professor. We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time. Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper.
Is there just
Here
a
we
demonic
go.
beast playing around?
2 at once? That's... well, it will be fine. I can't do it. It
Yeah.
seems you have saved my life.
We just come in,
Thank you,
clean
Professor.
up. Jeez. Oh, we can't. Wait. How do I navigate this? There we go. We gotta go gather some information from this knight over here.
Professor?
Way in the back corner. What do you mean I don't have business here?
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
How many notes are there on these things?
Professor.
Jeez.
Speaking of,
You
can
bet.
you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
Of course not.
You? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
Let me in. Let's ignore those people for now. Oh, we got 2 notes. Looks like I want to make someone change his boorish behavior, but it doesn't seem to care no matter how much I urge him to reconsider his action. I'm at my wit's end. I'm gonna go with the first answer. I don't know. I thought it was Ingrid. Leone asked, let me just ask you straight. What do you think makes a great mercenary? The will to fight, now the strength and skill to overcome any enemy. What? That's probably the first one. Dang.
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place
Right there.
used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Alright. Need to hurry up this mission, jeez. Who's here? Flame.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies.
Is that what he
Silly
went
me,
into
really.
town for?
The timing was improper, and I regret it. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Okay. Mysterious
On the
notebook.
day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternal. That's pretty much all that's in there. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Nice.
Professor.
You're kidding. I can't stop thinking about Lenato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
Well, he did. Pull yourself together, man.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
One more person here. Ignatz.
With the whole
Jeez.
monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like a...
I want to talk to you, Ignatz. Alright, we got 2 more places to explore.
You'd best keep your distance.
What?
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Please don't.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
Sure.
I am grateful.
Okay, Rhea.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
I was totally worried.
But your concern means a great deal.
Let's see. Hanneman's in here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make you...
Alright. The last place is the library. Beginner's Guide to Fishing. A complete gardening guide. Any more books? Nope.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Probably. Let's get back to Edelgard.
Professor,
Finish this mission
I
off.
knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access. Precisely.
The Holy Mausoleum.
We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
Interesting. Alright. Last mission is to enter a fighting tournament. We'll see about that. Or else I just have to talk to the man? crap. We gotta actually get in it. Alright, who's our best sword fighter? Petra. Recommended level 6 or higher. For a steel sword plus. Come on, Petra. I don't expect much. Round 1.
My heart is full of victory.
Alright, we won this. We should be able to win this. 4% chance.
Full of victory.
Big. Let's use one of our recoveries. Get into this.
One more success.
Nice. Oh. Oh. We gotta risk it. We should win. Maybe. We might lose just because the battle might end. We lost. You only get 2 attacks.
I'm glad I asked you.
I guess.
Lord Lenata's rebellion may have been quelled, but the Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
Alright. Where's Yuritsa?
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
A noxious handkerchief. But I am going to wrap up episode 7 here. Off screen, I'm gonna go deliver the lost items and such. We're just around the monastery here, which take like 5 minutes, and then we'll get back into episode 8 in a bit tomorrow. But we'll see ya.